Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Stupid Player NegativeAE, and welcome back to Steins Gate. We just did like a loop thing that we probably shouldn't have done, but you know, it's whatever. We people make mistakes. This is a big mistake, but you know, it's whatever. The frail body falls towards me. I catch her. We've been through this, though. We've been through this. My body is limp, like a puppet with no strings. Her head and her line. Yep. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose, and the smell of blood. Yep. Daru, then Mayuri takes one last long breath, and then Okari, and then the good voice acting. And Kudasu goes, she's dead. Oh, I wonder, yeah, because you're an idiot. Her face is covered in blood. Her blood stains my hand. It's warm. Come with us now. No more warnings. Here comes Suzuha. Hear her voice, but I can't remember what it's saying. It's the same. I knew it would be. I let Mayuri die again, because I didn't believe the memories of the future. I lay Mayuri down on the floor. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm so sorry. I stand up. Rage takes hold of me once again. I'm helpless to resist. I take one menacing step towards Moeke, and my hand is grabbed. Kudasu grabs my hand before I can take another. You can't. Let me go. You can't, they'll kill you. Moeka's gun is aimed at my head. Her finger's already on the trigger. You're gonna kill me too. You resist. I mean, I'm just speeding past this because we've done this before. Just do what she says. Otherwise, they'll kill you too. Good. Yeah, grit my teeth and just then something small and round strikes Moeka's gun. She drops her gun. At her feet lies a small stone. Get down. But here comes exactly dispatch the remaining men with a series of swift and precise maneuvers. Who the hell? Dark-skinned man, last one, takes aim at Suzuha with his assault rifle. But before he can fire, Suzuha takes a swing. Blood spreads from the man's hand. Without stopping, Suzuha delivers her soaring roundhouse to the man's jaw. Enough. Moeka and Suzuha point their guns at each other. Standoff, neither moves. Silence returns to the room. Who are you? 42. She glances at me. TV. This time, I know what she means. Turned on. I make a break for the development room. Don't move. That's my line. Kudasu is right behind me. I grab the headgear and jam it on my head without a moment's hesitation. Okabe, I'm going back. But what if it fails? Get the machine started. There's no time to argue. I grab Mode Snake from the shell. Kudasu bites her lip and starts setting up the X-68000. Okabe Wintaro, one of them's headed your way. Kill them. Don't let them use it. That's new. Before the crew cut band enters the development room, I push the switch. Smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see. Are you sure, Okabe? Yes! Yes! Just do it. Thank God, dude. This girl. And, like, not letting me use the time machine. The discharge is starting. Alright, this time you better not fucking be like, it's a dream. Go F yourself, dude. It's not a dream. You just time machine. Let's go. This is reality. It wasn't a dream. I burn that fact into my mind as I prepare to leap. One more chance. The shaking begins. Please give me one more chance. One more. Once more, the freaking world explodes into light. Alright, here we go. I can't hear. It feels like something is crushing my eardrums. Slowly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. My body convulses as if struck by lightning. Jesus. I am Okabe Intro. I'm in the lab development room, standing in front of the time loop machine with my phone in my ear. My brain hurts again. This isn't like a headache, it's somehow deeper. The pain comes from a torrent of emotions, sorrow, longing, hope, joy, that threatens to wash away my psyche. However, only one thing matters. It worked again. I quickly returned to the lounge. You surprised me. I almost crashed into Kurusu. Don't startle me like that. Daru, is it just before 5 on the 13th? Yeah. Alright, time leap successful. I pat Kurusu on the shoulders almost in an embrace. You're a genius. What's gotten into you? Stop manhandling me, it's gross. I scramble for my phone. Call Mayuri right now. Yeah, he knows. He knows. Mayushi here. Mayuri, where are you? Before, but I can't answer the phone. I fucking hate those, dude. They went to voicemail? Please leave your message right after the beep. Mayuri, contact me at once, okay? At once. I hang up. I look at my watch again. It's just past 5. Thank God for the time leap machine. Makes me shiver to imagine what would have happened without it. I have 3 hours until Moeka kills Mayuri. Everything's going to be okay. That's plenty of time to escape. First, I'll meet up with Mayuri and leave Akiba. We can go to Ikebukuro. Or Ikebukuro. But what if they're watching our house? Maybe we should loop to the bullet train and get out of here, Tokyo entirely. Anyway, we're fine as long as Moeka doesn't find her today. So first I need to find Mayuri. Yes. Okabe, you look kind of crazy. What's wrong? Kurusu and Daru look at me with concern. Both of you, get out of here now. What is this about? I check my wallet. I only have 9,000 yen and some change. I'll need to stop by an ATM and withdraw everything I have. Is this another one of your fantasies? Kurusu shrugs her shoulders, dumbfounded. I don't have time to answer her. I slip beside her and dash out of the lab. Okabe, where are you going? Hey! I run at full speed to Yanibashi Shrine. Naturally, I have to stop for a breath before I can get more than a few blocks. The sun is setting, but the temperature still hasn't dropped below 30. Sweat quickly covers my entire body. I'm not good at exercise in the first place. I finally stagger through the archway. Now I regret not borrowing Suzuha's bicycle. But no, there wasn't time for that. Finding Mayuri comes first. I went to the courtyard where I find Lukako standing alone with her bamboo broom. Lukako! Ah, Okabe-san. She bows her head. What's wrong? Mayuri. Where's Mayuri? Mayuri-chan already left. She left? Yes. When you see her, could you tell her that I'm sorry? I'd rather prefer not to cosplay. I don't want to disappoint her, but it's just too embarrassing to dress like that in front of people. I finally catch my breath, and have time to listen to Lukaku's apologies. Mary went back to the lab? I think so. That doesn't make sense. I know she comes to the lab around 6:30. It's still 5:30. No matter how slowly you walk, you shouldn't take more than 20 minutes to get to the lab. So what was she doing for an extra 40 minutes? The graveyard. Go to the fucking graveyard. Don't have time for this. She didn't say she was dropping by somewhere? No, I didn't ask. Think, dude, think. Please, main character, think. Is something wrong? If Mary comes back here, tell her to call me right away. Okay. I better check the lab. We might have missed each other. When I get back to the lab, nobody's there but Daru. Did Kurusu go shopping by herself? I call out to him as he's ordering pizza on the computer. Where's Mayuri? Did she come back? No. Where is she? I take a bottle of Dr. P out of the fridge and chug it down. The cold, sparkling liquid wets my parched throat and drives the heat away. Now I can think. But I still can't relax. Every minute, every second is precious. Each moment I waste brings me closer to Mayori's death. Hey Okarin, why are you so jumpy? I need to find Mayori. Isn't she at Lukashi's? Not anymore. She was gone by the time I got there. I start to pace in irritation. Maybe she went to go see one of her cosplay friends? Who? What's her phone number? How should I know? Damn. It's easy to forget since she's usually here, but Mayori and I rarely spend time together out of the lab. May Queen and the shrine, that's about it. I have no idea what else she might go. May Queen doesn't even exist on this world line. Now that you mention it. Do you know something? I think she said she was about to run out of power, so she had to turn it off. Her phone. Yet another setback. Not only am I unable to contact her, she might not even be able to notice my calls. Hey, what's going on? Why are you still here, Daru? I thought I told you to leave. I sit on the sofa. I feel the weight of stress on my shoulders and in my bones. Not leaving without a good reason. Tell me what's going on, man. They're going to kill Mayori. What? CERN's after us. In 2 hours, their men will break in and kill Mayori. Get out while you still can. What? For real? Can you get in touch with Kurusu? Pass the message on to her. In 2 hours? How do you know that? Daru pauses for a moment. Then he looks to the development room where the time loop machine is sitting. No way. You used it? Motherfucker, of course I have. Oh my god, dude. Let's go. Hurry up. I kicked Darusu out of the lab and sent him home. He promised to call Kurusu for me and tell her to stay at a hotel, but a few minutes later she calls me directly and demands an explanation. It takes some effort, but I manage to convince her to do as I say. Man, F her. If she wants to die, she can die. I don't give an F, dude. Now I need to wait for Mayori to come back. I thought about looking for her, but it's too risky. We could miss each other just like we did at the shrine. Better to wait here in front of the building. While waiting, I try and convince myself that everything will be okay. Mayori returns to the lab at 6:30. That leaves me about an hour before Moeka's attack. In an hour, we could ride the bullet train from Tokyo to Shizuoka. Is that the best plan? Maybe we should get off at Yokohama and lay low in the hotel for a while. I can think about what comes next after Mayori is safe. The time loop machine doesn't matter. Moeka can have it. My top priority is to prevent Mayori's death. Sweat accumulates on my forehead and rolls down my face. Hurry back, Mayori. Huh? Startled, I turn towards the voice. Suzuha and Mr. Braun have emerged from the Braun Tube workshop. I see them lock the door. I guess they're closing up shop. That's right, I forgot about Suzuha. What are you doing here, Okabe Rintaro? Nothing. That reminds me. During the attack, she took down 5 armed commandos in the blink of an eye. I still can't believe it. Where does an 18-year-old girl learn to move like that? And then, there was her strange behavior immediately before the attack. She left as soon as she heard about the bomb threat, almost as if she knew something was going to happen. And finally, there's that business with her father. Everything about her is a mystery. Who is Amane Suzuha? Oh, I know. You're getting ready for that party tonight, aren't you? How did you know we're having a party? Shina Mayori. She came by earlier today to invite me over. I hope you've got room for one more, cause I'm... You can't. Am I a bother? No. It's okay. I understand. I guess I'm still an outsider. That's not it. What's wrong with you, Okabe? Let my part-timer join your little club. You owe her, remember? It's thanks to her belly I let you off the hook for shaking the building the last time. My belly? Hey. Suzuha recovered her jacket. She's probably dressed now. Or she's properly dressed now. She's got a fine belly. Tight and well-trained. I'm standing right here, you dirty old man. The party is cancelled. I'm sorry, part-time warrior, but please go home today. Cancelled? Yeah, sorry. I accept the smile, but with little hope of success. Okabe, I don't know what's going on, but don't do anything reckless. Huh? It's weird to have him give me advice. I thought he was just a dirty old man who loves CRTs. Maybe he's sharper than I thought. Or maybe he's just telling me to stop shaking the building. I got into a fight with Mayuri. Things are a little complicated right now. That is all. That's the best lie I can manage. Is there gonna be blood? Blood? I mean, look over there. Suzuha points across the street. I turn to look. To my surprise, there's Mayuri walking up the street with a big bag. When she notices us, she waves her hand with a ditzy smile. Mayuri. Huh? Weren't you fighting? She looks really happy to see you. I ignore Suzuha and run to Mayuri. The clock on my phone says 6:33. Hey, where are you going? I waste my precious time talking to Suzuha. Now that I've secured Mayuri, we need to get as far away from Akiba as we can. What's the rush, Okarin? I ignore her question and grab her hand. Run! To the station! Wait, my bag! Forget it! Just run! Why? Just run! Can't get the image of Mayuri's death out of my head. I won't let them kill her. I won't. Mayuri gives no further resistance. She follows obediently, quickly matching my pace. I forgot that she's faster on her feet than I am. Hey, where are we going? First we'll head to Tsukiba or Yokohama. I'm already gasping for air. Mayuri, however, might as well be strolling along for the difficulty she's having. How could you be so ditzy yet athletic at the same time? The sun is already set, but the sky is still a mix of indigo and orange. Then we run through the streets, lit by dazzling shops. Everything will be fine once we make it on the train. I hold this thought in my mind as we run. I'm already exhausted. Mayuri practically has to drag me along to keep going. The bomb threat, though. Shouldn't we rest? Like, why are we going to a train? Shouldn't we rest a bit? No stopping until we're on the train. I'll do my best to keep up the pace. But, Okarin, you're covered in sweat. You shouldn't push yourself. You're not good at exercise. Why are we going to the train? We know there's a bomb threat going on. I reach the station, I realize something is wrong. The station is packed. Seriously packed. You don't see this many even at rush hour. The crowd is milling around the entrance. For some reason, it looks like no one is going in. What's going on here? A protest? Some kind of street performance? I don't have time for this. Just then, an announcement plays over the PA. Your attention, please. The Yamanote attention lines are currently suspended. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and kindly ask for your cooperation. Finally, I realized my mistake. That's right, before the attack, the trains were stopped by a bomb threat. No wonder there were so many people standing around. In my haste to flee the city, I completely forgot. How could I have been so stupid? I wonder what's happened. All of the trains are stopped. We can't escape Akiba. What about the other means of public transportation? The subway or the bus? Should we go to another station? I turn around and head back the way we came, keeping a firm grip on Mayuri's hand. But before we make a few steps, a man steps out of the crowd and blocks our way. I realize that we're surrounded. Okabe Rintaro. A low voice. I A face I've never seen. He's not one of the 5 who broke into the lab. Okarin, do you know these people? Mary grips my arm tightly as she looks anxiously at the men. Come with us. Who are you? Instead of answering, the man makes a grab for my arm. I jerk away and try to escape, but the men move to block us again. If you resist, we'll kill you. CERN. They're with Moeka? She must have planned for this in advance. A chill runs up my spine. We've made a terrible mistake when we hacked into Stern. I realize that now, but it's far too late. Are you going to kill us with all these witnesses around? This isn't a game. I feel something cold against my back. I didn't realize what it is at first, or I don't realize what it is at first, and then it hits me. A gun. I gulp. My blood gets cold. Am I going to die here? Will my time looping be for naught? No, I can't give up. I won't let Mayuri die. I won't accept the future. But how do I get out of this? The crowd at the station has grown even thicker. People are starting to argue with the station personnel, demanding to know when they can go home. The situation is becoming more chaotic. Suddenly, a fight breaks out nearby. Looks like there are some people trying to shove their way through. This could be our chance. A tide of people surges into us, knocking the man behind me off balance. Now! I quickly turn and strike the man aside. His gun falls away. The man gets swallowed by the crowd. Run, Mayuri! I grab Mayuri's hand and start running. We have to fight our way through the crowd, but that also thwarts our pursuers. As soon as we reach the main street, we start running back towards the lab. Of course, we can't return to the lab itself. Moeka's group will be there shortly. Is the subway still running? If we can get to Suichiro Station, we can take the Gaza line from Shuribuya. From there, we can grab the train heading out of Tokyo. Yo, the song though. I still haven't recovered from my exhaustion. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. We can't stop now. I have to keep running. Doesn't take long before a new obstacle appears. 4 men walking together suddenly stopped and turned to face us. I've got a bad feeling about this. They don't look like otaku. Are they with CERN too? My fears are confirmed when the 4 men start walking towards us, their arms spread to block the street. No doubt about it, they're after us too. I turn to flee back towards the station, and there I can see the first group of men closing in behind us. We're trapped. Enemies on both sides. There's only one choice. I grab my Ori and make for the nearby side street. Where are we going, Okarin? I try to get to Tsukio Station without using the main streets. But as soon as we pass UPX, several men on the bridge point at us and start shouting something. Are they with CERN too? How many men do they have? We turn back and change course. Okay, Mayuri. You're faster. Runner, so. Talking about running uses up all my breath. Sweat drips into my eyes, making it hard to see. You go on ahead. Go to Haratiya Shrine in Ikebukuro. We'll mate. Before I finish, I catch sight of another group of men waiting for us up ahead. What's going on, Okarin? I look back. The group from before is chasing us. We're surrounded by enemies. The familiar streets of Akiba are filled with agents of CERN. I recall what Moeka said. You have nowhere to run. We have men stationed throughout Akibara. Despair seizes my heart. Is escape impossible? We're just kids playing science in the safety of our tiny little lab. Our enemy is a multinational conspiracy willing to kill anyone who gets in their way. Were we doomed from the start? No matter what, we have to get away. Leading Mayuri by the hand, something... Oh shit. Oh no. Something strikes me with crushing force, sending me tumbling across the pavement. I come to a stop several meters away. My body is racked with intense pain. A red curtain covers my eyes. I try to brush it off, and my hand comes back with a way slick with blood. I grip my teeth against the pain and lift my head. Mayuri is lying on the pavement a few meters away. I reach out to her. Yuri. No response. Mayuri is motionless. No. Did the impact kill her? This can't be happening. Maybe you should go back before 3 hours before the shit, dude. The car that ran us over, a white van, pulls up. The door opens and out steps. I've stopped them. Kiryu Moeka. Her, again. She knew the exact moment to be here in order to run over poor Mayuri. I've secured Okabe-kun. I mean, Okabe Rentaro. She's talking to someone on her phone. Has she been tracking us the whole time? Contact the police. Shina Mayuri is dead. It all leads back to Kurisu. Like, Kurisu's making the call before the shit happens. When we told her what was going to happen, now she's here. I want to see like what happens maybe if we don't tell Kurisu anything that happens. Because I'm pretty sure that's where they're getting their information from. I'm like 90% sure. Because you ran. You monster. Mustering my strength, I leap up and throw myself at Moeka. She goes down hard, and I smack her head against the pavement. I stand up and look around. Moeka is dazed and unable to stand, but I see CERN agents making their way towards us through the crowd. I've got to get out of here. Take a step. Sharp pain stabs through my body. The crash must have broken a bone in my leg. It doesn't matter. I have to get back to the lab and time leap again. That's the only way to save Mayuri. I look back at the site of the accident. Moeka is slowly regaining her feet, but Mayuri remains limp and motionless on the road. It breaks my heart to leave Mayuri lying there, but I have no choice. I have to go. Back to the lab. Fighting the pain of my broken leg, I managed to drag myself into the lab. Surprisingly, CERN's men didn't chase me. Nobody's at the lab when I arrive. Only the lights are on. Relieved that Kurisu and Daru haven't returned, I head straight to the development room. I remembered to break into the Rontu workshop to turn on the 42-inch CRT. My body is drenched in sweat and I can't stop shivering. Everything hurts, especially my right side where the car hit me. If I'm not careful, I might lose my consciousness. My vision is blurry, and it's hard to focus. My left arm is numb and can barely move. But still, I force myself to activate the X68000 and input the settings. I'm grasping for breath like a wounded animal, but the sound of my heartbeat fills my ears. Mayuri. Go back. Go all the way back. All the way back. Go back to like when we started this shit. They killed her again. I failed to protect her. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry. Choking back my tears, I frantically pound on the keyboard. Police sirens echo in the distance. Moeka hit Mayuri in front of hundreds of witnesses that'll probably take her in for questioning. Even if CERN bails her out somehow, she should be stuck for at least another couple of hours. The real problem is her men. Those mercenaries, or whatever they are, CERN's hit squad. Why didn't they come after me? It should have been easy for them to catch me, injured as I am. I need to hurry. If they show up here, they'll kill me for sure. Settings complete. I put on headgear I'll get blood on it, but that doesn't matter. A surge of anxiety washes over me. What if the time leap fails? What if my memories are corrupted? I might forget who I am. I might lose myself. Should I really use the machine? Of course I should. I curse my weakness. Mayuri's dead, remember? This can't be allowed to happen. No risk is too great. I will save Mayuri whatever it takes. I alone have the power to change the past. What am I waiting for? Swallowing my fear, activate the time leap machine. Go back farther, please. Go back farther than 2 hours. Or 3 hours. Are you really just going back to the same time? You are. You idiot. Just go all the way back. Go all the way, motherfucker. Go so far back that it's impossible to... Okay, he went back farther? Screeching my ears, needles stabbing into my brain, thousands of emotions flooding my senses. The world bends, pulses, and then returns to normal. The pain of my wounds has vanished like magic, replaced by a piercing of pain in my brain. I fight back a wave of nausea and take stock of the situation. I'm sitting on the sofa with my phone to my ear. Another successful time leap. That makes 3. It looks like the time machine works perfectly. I'm sure it would boost Kurusu's confidence if I told her. But that'll have to wait until Mayuri's out of danger. I stand up and look around the lab. Where's Mayuri? What? Kurusu, who is dozing off next to me, wakes up with the jerk of the sound of my voice. Don't shout. I've been working all night, so let me rest a bit. Where is Mayuri? What's wrong with you? She went to Lukashi's, remember? Damn, she already left? I should send a call or send her a mail. I need to get in touch with her somehow. Mayuri, who went to see someone after leaving the shrine. The question is who? Think. Consider every possibility. Damn, why did I forget? Before I leaped, I should have asked Mayuri where she was today. I'm not thinking straight. I have to calm down. Wait, I know. Last time she failed because we went to Akihabara Station. I should have known that CERN would be watching. This time we'll take a taxi to another station, then hide somewhere until things calm down. For now, all I can do is wait for Mayuri to return. It's driving me crazy. I consider explaining the situation to Kurusu and Daru, but I just don't have the strength to do that right now. Besides, I don't want to get them involved. I'll take care of it myself. I won't let any more of my friends die. Except for Kurusu, because I'm pretty sure she's doing everything. As before, the Bronte workshop closes early. Mayuri appears as Suzuha and Mr. Braun are leaving. We run through Kanda Mionjin's back streets to Ochimizu Station, taking the only minimal precautions to avoid attracting attention. We have to get out of there before Sobi Line shuts down. We manage to take it to the station without being stopped, but when we get there, I see a group of men waiting by the entrance. They look like CERN. Change of plans. We turn around and head for Shin-Oka Mizu subway station. We arrive at the station later than I intended. I don't usually come here, so I got lost. I stare nervously at the platform clock. According to the scrolling display, Yamano, Kenshin, Tokyo, and Sobyo lines have already suspended their operations. Wait, it looks like the Chiyoda line has too. It must be protocol to assume that nearby stations be threatened, even stations on unconnected lines. Damn. Damn is right. Mayuri hasn't said a word about my strange behavior. This is the 3rd time I've let her on the escape, but each time she follows me without complaint. Does she really trust me that much? Maybe she can feel my desperation. That's why I want so badly to save her. We've been together for more than a decade. She's like a little sister to me. I'll leap as many times as it takes. Mayuri tilts her head quizzically. I realize that I'm staring at her. Okarin, Maybe she has lots of questions, but she'll wait for now. But once it's over, I want you to tell me everything, okay? Yeah, I promise. Mary smiles happily at that answer. That's right. While we wait for the train, I should ask Mayuri about her whereabouts today. If I have to leap again, I'll need all the information I can get. Where did you go after you saw Lukaku? I got an email from Fubuki-chan. A thread came loose on her costume. I went to fix it. Where does Fubuki-chan live? We met at Starbucks and UPX. So that's where she was. Just then an announcement plays over the PA system. The subway is resuming normal operations. About 20 minutes passed since we arrived. I didn't expect to be stuck here that long, but it's okay. Right now, Moeka should be in Akibara heading to the lab. Everything is going to be alright, and we haven't told Kurusu anything yet. I don't think. While waiting for the train, I examined the route map on the station's notice board. We can transfer to the overland train in Yoyogi, Uehara. It'll take a while, but that will take us all the way to Odawara. Another announcement. Our train is arriving. I can hear the rumbling and see the lights at the end of the tunnel. Mary and I are waiting just behind the white line. I reach for her hand, meaning to make a dash for the train, when the doors open. But I guess there's no hurry now. I let my hand fall to my side, empty. The roar comes closer. About the party tonight. Mary is saying something, but I can't quite hear her over the train. It got cancelled, but we should definitely... Suddenly Mary disappears. What? 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 She's off balance, as if she stumbled or someone pushed her. She seems to hang there for a moment, then the train comes streaming into the station. I hear a sound from under the train. I can't describe it, but it makes me instantly nauseous. Who the fuck was that? Sparks fly as the train slams on its brakes. People on the platform scream. I turn to where Mayuri was just a moment ago. There stands a familiar girl. A tiny, adorable, cute rabbit pouch slung over her shoulder. Tennoji Nei. She looks up at me. Her eyes are wide. Her lips tremble. I saw Mayuri. I wanted to surprise her. It wasn't it was... She stares at me for a few more seconds as if waiting for me to say something, then turns and runs away. The platform is chaos. The PA informs us that there's been a personal injury accident. Nei's already gone. I don't go after her. Instead, I peek timidly through the gap in the train and the platform. Why would you do that? One side of the track is a wash of red. My mind is blank. I can't think. And I don't even remember. Motherfucker, how do you not remember how you got back to the lab? Moika's group should have come and gone, but the time leap machine is still here. I guess I should be grateful. It takes longer than usual to set up the time machine. For some reason, I have trouble recalling my own phone number. At last, it's ready. I mean, if they're not after the time loop machine, they're just gonna drive us crazy, dude. Now, take me back. We're gonna lose all of our memories because there's no way there's enough brain in our head to keep remembering all this shit, dude. We're going back even earlier. We're going back even earlier. The time leap occurs instantaneously. All right, I'm in the end of the episode here. It's 40 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe if you feel necessary. This has been interesting. There's a lot of stuff that's gone through my head that like I kind of expect is going to happen, but I don't know is true. Like I think Kurasu's definitely a traitor. I don't know though. You also have the fact, like, because they didn't come after us since we didn't tell Kurasu. The other thing is like, maybe we should take Amane Suzuha with us too, because her father is John Taitor, because John Taitor has not been addressed in a while. Another thing is that it seems that Mayuri is going to keep dying no matter what. I don't know if that is because of just like the rules of time, like death is irreversible. Or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're trying to go for, is like if you're meant to die, you're meant to die. But then that raises a lot of questions about a lot of other things. I don't know. I'm in the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are having the best or greatest rest of your day. Peace.